Once Saul stood tall before his people, a man chosen, anointed, head and shoulders above the rest. In those early days, hope and purpose filled his chest, each victory a fresh testament to his calling. He was the leader everyone looked to, entrusted to hold a nation together. But leadership brings scrutiny, and Saul's crown grew heavy. Then came David, a shepherd boy with a courage that set hearts on fire. When David defeated Goliath, the world seemed to tilt overnight. Crowds sang, "Saul has slain his thousands and David his tens of thousands." The cheers that once belonged to Saul now echoed for someone new. In that echo, Saul heard a whisper seeded with fear. What if I'm not enough? What if they no longer love me? Saul's heart twisted into knots of envy. Every glance at David, a brave soldier, a loyal companion, even a son-in-law, became a reminder of what he feared to lose. He watched as friendship, favor, and destiny seemed to swirl around this young hero. The joy Saul once felt was slowly choked by suspicion. A seed of bitterness took root, growing into obsession. Every success of David's became a perceived threat. Saul's thoughts tangled at night, replaying old slights, measuring himself against David's rise. The spotlight felt colder with each day. He set out to undermine him, even to end him. But the more Saul clung to his fading glory, the more it slipped through his fingers. Jealousy blinded him to his strengths, to loyal friendships, even to the spark that once made him king. And so, Saul's story is one of promise unraveling, not through a single mistake, but through the slow corrosion of envy. He lost sight of his own worth, his own calling, haunted by the fear that there wasn't enough honor to go round. But Saul's struggle is not just an old story. We all wrestle with insecurity, with the ache of comparison and the shadow of jealousy. The tragedy isn't that David rose, but that Saul, in his fear, forgot that his value was never diminished by another success. In the end, Saul's tale warns and reminds us, jealousy builds walls that isolate and destroy, but letting go, celebrating others, frees us to rediscover our own unique light. Because there is enough room for every heart to shine,